All right, there are a few transfers that I would actually want to talk about, the ones that I like and the ones that I don't like. But there is a shocker. There is a shocker transfer that I am not yet sure, but it is a rumor. So let's get on to this transfer update. Now let's talk about Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, I feel Vinicius Junior should just leave Real Madrid because I don't think he's of any use to Real Madrid. I feel Vinicius Junior just wants to use Real Madrid to make money out of them. Do you understand? Because I don't see a reason why you had a bad season and you're asking for a raise in your salary, a raise of 30 million euro. And if Real Madrid should accept that offer, Vinicius Junior would actually be the most paid and the highest paid in Real Madrid this season. And this was the same player that promised us that he would do 10 times better of what he did last season. But it turns out that this season has actually been the worst season ever for him. And now he's asking for a raise. But then again, with this whole sagas, the Saudi Pro or the Saudi chief has actually offered Real Madrid the sum of 302 million euro to sign Vinicius Junior and a 1 billion salary plus bonuses and percentages and all that for Vinicius Junior. And now for Bryan Mbeumo and Konha, it's actually a green light and the talks are advancing, and definitely Bryan Mbeumo and Konha will come to Manchester United. I've actually seen I don't know if it's actually a rumor or someone generated, but I've actually seen their formation setup and I think I like it. The truth is, Man U needs to start working on their striking format. Yes, they need a better striker. Now, I can actually hear some people comparing Amadialo to Noni Madueke, that Noni Madueke is better than Amadialo. Trust me, believe me when I say that Amadialo is 10 times better. I prefer Amadialo to Noni Madueke, but that is not the issue. Let's talk about Manchester United striking strategy. Now, I've actually seen the formation of what Manchester will be doing the next season, and I think I like it because I feel how long is not actually doing anything in that forward. How long is not doing anything in that forward. To me, I feel Manchester has a very good potential when it comes to the wingers and the midfielders and the defense. Believe me when I say that the working force of a team is when you have a good defense and a good striker, because your wingers will have to make all the work possible, and then the striker at some point is nothing to write to my about. So Man U actually needs to work on that area, and I feel getting Brian and Kunha to work there and Bruno Fernandes as attacking midfield is actually going to make the forward better. Real Madrid actually wants Rodrigo to leave, but Rodrigo is keen on staying in Real Madrid. He said he likes the club and that he doesn't want to go anywhere. And at some point, rumor has it that Man U and Liverpool are actually fighting for Rodrigo. They actually want to go for Rodrigo. It's allegedly said that Liverpool has sent their proposal of 100 million to sign Rodrigo, but the player does not want to leave. The player said he likes Real Madrid, that he wants to fight for his spot. To me, I'd actually prefer Rodrigo in that left wing than Vinicius Junior, because right now Vinicius Junior, I don't know, that guy, he's kind of selfish these days. He's selfish and he's not creative as the way he used to. Do you understand? They distribute pass again. Now he just dey do am himself. Vinicius Junior normally say you don't tire for Real Madrid. Rodrigo is more preferable in that left than Vinicius Junior. At least the matches that I've actually watched, even in this Club World Cup finals, you understand? Even the goal wey Adagula score. Yes, I think when they put Rodrigo for the second half, yes, I think Rodrigo was actually the one that even created that chance for Adagula sef. Or was it Adagula or Valverde sef? Mbappe just dey for that attack wey just dey. I prefer Mbappe there. You understand? So Vinicius Junior, to me, I feel Vinicius Junior should just go. He should go to Saudi or any other club that wants to come for him. He should go. I think he's actually tired of Real Madrid. He just wants chop money for Real Madrid. They play rubbish. All right, so Galatasaray has offered to pay the sum of 75 million euro offered for Napoli to buy Victor Osimhen. Now, but the agreement is they would actually pay 40 million now. Then in 2026, they will pay the complete 35 million euro. You know that normally this Galatasaray and Napoli signing with Victor Osimhen has actually been a problem, but now they've actually come to an agreement that Galatasaray will pay the sum of 40 million. You understand? Now, they go drop am now. Then in 2026, Then go pay the complete money, which is 35 million euro. Now Napoli actually want to send Victor Osimhen on permanent transfer for 35 for 75 million euro, and Galatasaray is ready to pay, but they want to pay her first, and then later they go complete them. You understand? This was actually a problem to me. I feel this is a nice move. You understand? Victor Osimhen is happy in Galatasaray. I am happy with Victor Osimhen being in Galatasaray. As long as Victor Osimhen is happy, I am happy. Now, normally Chelsea and Man U wanted to come for him, even Arsenal, but they wanted him to cut his salary. But Victor Osimhen refused. That is also a nice move for Victor Osimhen. If they no value this boy, who value him? Club they value this boy plenty. If they no value him, make them get out. You understand? So Victor Osimhen is better in Galatasaray. He did well last season and he's going to do again this season, this coming season. Yes. And now the big shocker, Xabi Alonso wants Rodri. Hey God, the almighty Rodri, the Ballon d'Or stealer. So Xabi Alonso actually wants Rodri. He wants Rodri to play for Real Madrid. Now, normally, Madrid, my club, is actually looking for that person that will fit in the position of Toni Kroos. Now that Luka Modric is gone, that our midfield now go dey very, very porous. And now we've been looking for players that will fit in that Toni Kroos kind of play. You understand? Now, at some point, other players were options. Camavinga was even an option, but Xabi Alonso is not okay with Camavinga. He said Rodri is perfect for that role. Rodri is perfect for that role. I know that Rodri is one of the key players in Manchester City. You understand? And he plays the same role Toni Kroos plays. So I feel Rodri is actually better in that role. You understand? Rodri, when it comes to handling the midfield, Rodri can fit into that Toni Kroos kind of way. You understand? Rodri is that kind of player that is actually, what is the word for it again? My English shadow. I don't forget the word, but Rodri is actually the perfect man for that role, if you know what I'm saying, if you know what I mean. Now, but the problem is the whole problem Man City and Real Madrid have actually had in the Champions League, you understand? With Rodri taking pictures, mocking Vinicius Junior with the Ballon d'Or, and then we came to Etihad, he messed them up, and they came to Santiago Bernabeu, messed them up. To me, I feel Rodri will not come to Real Madrid. Rodri will not come to Real Madrid. That is just it. He will not come to Real Madrid. Not because of pride. Price this much, but the shame, do you understand? The shame of, say, the person where you collect in Ballon d'Or from in teammates come your home, mess you up after you mock am online finish, you still come take pictures. In team come your home, mess you up, and this same player where you mock come collect man of the match for your home. Do you understand? Collect man of the match for your home, rubber for your face, carry badge show you this is Real Madrid. You understand? You can't still go home to them, mess you up. So it's not just pride, but I feel Rodri will not come to Real Madrid because of these things. You understand? He will not come to Real Madrid because of these things. But to me, I pray Shami come because Rodri is actually perfect for this role. To me, he's right. He's perfect for this role. You understand? Most of you say he's injury prone, but I'm gonna leave him. To me, nobody just once and get injury. ACL. I just once. This is a common normal injury wey happen to players. You understand? So Rodri should it's a good one. You understand? Let me know what you think on the comment section, and please don't forget to follow, like, share, subscribe. This is what we do. We talk football. Peace.